Hi everyone, it's day 6 of shelter in place, and I wanted to reach out to all of you because I wanted to not only reach out to my students, I miss you all, but I also wanted to let others know that there's things that we can do at home. We can better ourselves in this situation that we're all in. We're all in it together, and I feel like we can use this opportunity to better ourselves. So I'm going to talk about golf today and how you can keep up with your game, stay conditioned and stay healthy, but also for those of you that have other skills, other skill sets, whether you have them and you've been working on it, or the ones that want to learn something new, that this is the opportunity, because when you learn a skill, it takes time, and you need time. You need a lot of alone time. So use this opportunity to take advantage of learning a skill. And I really think it's a good thing, because in anything, I talk about it in golf, but I truly believe in anything, when there's a skill involved, it requires mind, body, spirit sort of thing. So it keeps you engaged and in the moment. And that's what we need right now, to be in the moment and to do the best we can, because we're really stuck at home. And I get it, it's not the most positive situation right now, but let's try to do the best we can and get out of it several weeks from now and just be a better version of ourselves. I'm going to show you how I practice at home. I've always done this, so it's not something that I made up during this time. So I have golf clubs behind this big mirror, and I always encourage a mirror so you can see your swing, you can see what you're doing. And then I have, other clubs. I have my driver, a mid-iron, an 8-iron, and then I have my 62-degree wedge. In here, this is why I love these storages, so you can put everything away. But I have my range balls, indoor range balls. And I have different types. Let me see. This one is a little bit harder, but I have... They're both Nerf type golf balls, but one is softer and the sound is more muted when you hit it. So if you hit more longer irons, it won't sound as powerful and loud. And then this one feels more like a golf ball, a regular golf ball. It's just a little bit softer, and it won't damage things when you hit the wall or paintings and things like that. It's a good thing to have. And then I want to show you, I love this net because it's small, but it's low. So a lot of times when you look at this, you think of just chipping, but I want to do some long shots as well. So what I do is I put it on a storage ottoman that I have right here. And so this is, things I store in, but it's something that I use, and I put cushions on top to mute the sound again, and then to make it also higher, and I put my net up there. Now I have, people that talk about, I don't have enough space, and I live in an apartment, and a lot of times people go, I don't have a yard, I don't have a place to swing, and I'm like, you know what, you can do chip shots, you can putt, you can do pitch shots. You don't have to do a full swing. All these little things that you do practicing wise, it helps. So even if you have a little space, I don't have a big space. So I'm able to utilize it by just doing it in the living room. So no excuses. And if you're like, you know what, we don't have cushions, we don't have big cushions, we don't have a net, then if you don't have Nerf golf balls right now, get some in the future, but you can do practice swings. Right here, you can do little chip shots, pitch shots, and if you have room, full swing shots. And so no excuses. Practice is really good for your game, and also it's good for your health. You would be surprised, and I know that my students can relate to this, but when you start doing the right fundamental swing, it engages every muscle in your body. So you end up getting where if you keep doing the swing, you'll feel out of breath. And it's a good workout. And I know that we always talk about running and conditioning and working out that way, but the golf swing is great, and a lot of different skills are great. So I'm not just talking about golf, but coordination is something that I want all of you to continue to strive for. Because I work with people all different ages, and we always think that the younger people have more coordination. It's not actually true. I'm noticing that the ones that use their coordination and different skills and continue to apply it has more coordination. And then I've also worked with people that are in their 70s and 80s, and they have lost coordination when they first come see me because they haven't used their body in that manner. But when they do, they learn it, and it's truly amazing. I mean, they gain coordination, more power, more strength, and it is truly a mind, body, spirit sort of experience, or mind, body, energy sort of experience. So this is how I practice. I tip it over like I would at a regular driving range. And let me show you first of all the comparison of the sound. So this one's a harder one and this is a softer ball. So the softer one, if I did a fuller swing, I'll go easy. I just do slow motion swings here. It's a lot softer. This one's a little bit louder. So you can tell the difference. So when I do little pitch shots, but also if I do full swing shots, the harder one isn't that bad because I do slow motion swings a lot of the time in here. And I encourage slow motion swings because the more you know the swing well, the more you can do it slow, and it actually teaches you to advance your game. So I like to do slow motion swings, but you can still do fast also. I mean, let me just go a little bit faster, but it's going to elevate. I have a wedge, so if the faster I swing, the higher the ball flight. But I went, yeah. So that one went over. But as you see, I mean, that didn't really damage anything. What I also would like to encourage you, because I'm going to continue to do these videos to get it out there, but I personally have a membership video with real in-depth lessons and fundamental things that you need to do. But if you don't sign up, that's okay. If you have an instructor, I encourage you to use what I'm saying, like practice at home. And I'm gonna have videos where I'll probably give you some of my tips, but I encourage like my students to apply that. But if you're working with another instructor, respect what they say and use just that I'm telling you to practice at home. But whatever they tell you to how to chip or pitch or do a full swing, do what they tell you to do, because I always tell my students it's not that I'm saying that I'm 100% right, but I'm saying that if you do take lessons from me and then you go watch other videos on YouTube and take tips from other instructors, or just personally have people tell you what to do or your friends, at some point it's going to cancel out everything that I've taught. So what I'd like you to encourage to do is, I'd love for you to, get this concept of practicing at home, but practice what you've learned from your personal instructor. But if you like what I'm teaching, and I'm going to continue to share this, you can take lessons with me personally when we get back out there, or take a monthly membership that I teach. And they're really in-depth lessons that you can learn from junsgolf.com, J-U-N-S, golf.com, and you can be a member. Let me show you, today I won't get too into the golf swing part of it, but these are things that are capable in this living space. So I can do chip shots. I can even do little mini ones right here. Okay. And then I can do one that's just a little bit longer. And I'll go a little bit longer. These are pitch shots now. Do 3/4 swings. And at times I'll look at myself in the mirror to check my positioning, you know, and then I'll do full swings. But these are 62-degree wedges, so I go easy, because if not, I'll hit high. So if I did a normal swing with a 62-degree wedge, I'll hit the curtain. I like to do it in slow motion, but it also helps me. And then I'll take out this is my 8-iron, my AP2 Titleist iron. You can do full swings here. And then, because I do have high ceilings, I can swing my driver. And I do some practice swings this way. Another thing that's fun is over time you can get really creative. You can do flop shots. So I have here, and I go really slow so I can keep it in the basket. Or at least I try. So I open it up. These are great shots for bunkers and, flop shots around the greens. I'll continue to do these videos to give you some ideas, but as you can see, I can kind of do everything here in my living space, which will help you accelerate your learning curve and improve your skill set in golf. Look at all the shots that I covered in this short period of time. So go practice, stay healthy, keep your mind focused, and continue to improve. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.